Hey there guys, it's me, Gray. Also, you also even know me as Daryl McDaniel MC. Or Daryl Bear MC, there we go. Anyways, basically, remember my first creepypasta episode of Dogman's Lost Book? Well, are you ready to continue it? Note, I do not own the SCP Secret Laboratory OST Warhead theme. Credits to Bald, or I don't know how to say his name, but also even known as Scare 231. I'll give credit to the guy. He makes great music videos, but I don't know if I watch his videos. So I'm using the SCP Secret Laboratory Warhead theme. So here we go. What was about the Dogman book? I can't believe what I just seen. Dogman murdered like 2 people, and he commented me on that thing. I always want to make sure my doors are locked and shut and tight. Because if I don't have them locked and tight, he might probably kill me. The next day, I went to go out to get some lunch. Till then, I see a kid with a Dogman book. I asked him, "What are you reading?" He said a Dogman. He said that it was his favorite book. So I just walked away from him, and basically, so since I was at the cafeteria of the motel, I went to talk to a guy that gives out lunch. I said I wanted some coffee. He said sure thing, so I gave him some money for the coffee. Then since I was drinking it, I saw the visions. The kid who was reading the Dogman book had the logo of that book. So I rubbed in my eyes. It turned to normal. I thought I was just insane, so I went into my room and went to sleep for a little nap. So then once I woke up, I watched the news, and they said it's something about a Dogman book that was abandoned. So I rubbed in my eyes again. It was actually, I think I'm seeing stuff. So I talked to the guy who was at the cafeteria, and I said, "What was in that coffee?" He said it just how you make coffee. And then I saw his manager come in. He said, "Dude, what did you just put it in there?" What he did is he put it in some sort of drug that gives us visions. So he got fired. Later, I heard a knock on my door. I always checked the peep hole, and basically, David Pickley was at my door. I opened up the door, and I said, "Who would invent a book like this?" I said. He says, "This book should be illegal," he says. I said, "Well, it should. Why did you allow him to make the book?" He says, "Because basically I thought he was making a really good Dogman book, like a new adventure episode thingy-majig, but he thinks that childish things are not just like that way," he says. So then I went back to the news, and they talked about it. I rubbed in my eyes. It wasn't fake, it was real. So I looked at the Dogman book. There was another there were a few more pages. So since basically he killed Petey, he now said this. I will kill the bad people who are in the town, he says. So basically, later at that shop where Petey used to get the bagels or something, basically, I don't know what just happened. There weren't any workers over there anymore. It said that it was like abandoned or something. So why did Dogman went over there? At some point, I now finally figured it out. One of the police officers were hiding over there, and Dogman shouted, "I'm always gonna find you." So he walked it away from the store. I'm really glad that police officer was still alive, but it didn't last. Cat Kid appeared behind him, and he stabbed him with his claws. I'm not talking about the kitten claws, the ones that Petey gave him. And so I turned on to the next page. There was actual blood on it. So I wiped it off the blood. I thought it was ketchup or something. It wasn't. So basically what I did is wanting to report this to the police. I actually reported it, and basically they said that the guy was fired. I'm really glad about that. Later. Anyways, my video now shall continue. Sorry about that. So, anyways, back to the theme. Anyways, since about the Dogman book, I went to sit on my couch. So I went to sleep, and then a dream of Dogman, he come up to me, and then I woke up. I looked around my surroundings. Then I heard a knock on my door. I was like, who could that be? Is it David Pickley again? No, it was not. There were two people who were dressed up in the costume just like one in the book. The kid who was earlier was actually the mascot, was actually the guy's kid. He dressed it up as Cat Kid, and the guy who got fired was actually Dogman. They were banging on my door, so I hid it in the closet. I can still see through its holes, or its lines, I guess. They opened up the door. They were searching for me. They come up to the closet, so I hid in the corner of the closet. Luckily, they closed the closet door. So basically, they left my apartment. I closed the door, and they hurted me, so I locked it. So then I got to a heavy thing to block the door. And I said that should hold on, but it wouldn't hold on for much longer, I said. So I called the police. So then I went to sleep. And then tomorrow, I'm really glad it's over. On the news, they said that they arrested the guy who made the Dogman book. I can now. They got rid of the Dogman book. Now I can read Dogman peacefully. Thank you guys for watching. This isn't a real story, so basically here's the end. Goodbye.